We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Bailey Falter will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Suzuki. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Hit high and deep to right center. Number 65 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Number 65 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 16.
So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
In there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in now, Bay, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Number 3.
now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And 1 batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Into the box, number 65. Popped him up. Candelario over to his left. 1 out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turn around with him leading off. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
Into the box now, Connor Jones. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Stepping into the box, Alfonso Rivas, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now in the box, Lee Higuero. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
To the plate now, Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Bailey Falter. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. Is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A 1-1. It's a fastball that misses. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Namer Candelaria.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we call on our list of team leaders, we find that he checks in with the 5th highest total this year on this Cubs ball club. At the plate now, Christopher Morrow, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Shot towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bay, and now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. A wind up and the 0-1. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Skied into very shallow right. Suzuki in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reynolds looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Chopper down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Striding in, Nico Horner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Horner sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Number 19 started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. So striding in, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Cubs. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 65. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate, Connor Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Another 0-2 home. No outs, nobody on. And another foul ball. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready now, Alfonso Rivas. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Lee Figueroa coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Pirates tack on 1 more. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that misses. 2-1.
Counting 2-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. So here's Cody Bellinger. A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bellinger, a native of Arizona. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. Number 65 is there, and he puts this one away for the third. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bailey Falter, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Bay stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1.
You got a full count.
Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 5.
Now to the plate, Christopher Morrow. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Morrow, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, the second
So
baseman,
digging in now, Nico Horner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up. Now batting, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The
the
pitch.
third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
In there, 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 10.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 36 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 36. Now. Playing second and batting 9, number 15, Jan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second, reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 65.
digging in and looking for more, number 65. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You can tell by...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Connor Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The first baseman, number 6.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Pirates standing in, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Suzuki. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Amaya.
In now, Miguel Amaya, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's a look over to first. And he fouls this one off. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside in a full count, 3 and 2.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's one that misses high. It's 1 and 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. None out, runners at first and second. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Andre Jackson is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
4 runs here in this half inning. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, and we are all even at 5 aside.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box, Christopher Morrow, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Mike Tuchman will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Tuchman hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The set and the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Tuchman stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hops this one up. Peguero is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Keenan Thompson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So coming to the plate, Lee Peguero. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Heading out toward shallow right. Suzuki is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
So stepping in, Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 41.
Miguel Andujar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Pirates. Number 26, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. On to Cody Bolton will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yan Gomes.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Suzuki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Rivas in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. He's right there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Little gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box now, Bay. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Ke'Bryan Hayes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they have taken the lead.
Hey, that's not easy right there. Getting a bat path to not only drive it out of the park, but to keep it fair. What a swing.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him.
Now another one hit deep to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Standing in, number 65. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Connor Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Estrada takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Alfonso Rivas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. De Los Santos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Weekly hit to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
From the stretch, Jeimer Candelario is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reynolds is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Christopher Morrow. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Pete Armstrong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 52, Pete Armstrong.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Nope.
Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ian Happ we called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Happ is a .300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing and he unloads the bases on that one as they've taken a 2-run lead. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
Thomas Hatch enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. So now to the plate, Yan Gomes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 27.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Suzuki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Miguel Amaya would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The next Cub up, Miguel Amaya. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hatch rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 2 down, runners at first and second. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Number 65 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 9 and the Pirates 7.
Your attention, please. This game's defensive
Number 74 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 52, Pete Armstrong.
Leading off the inning, Alfonso Rivas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Alfonso Rivas.
Miles Mastrobuoni will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 20, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting.
In now, Lee Figueroa. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Rodriguez. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Yeah.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Hernandez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nick Gonzalez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing second base and batting 9, number 39, Nick Gonzalez.
Now the pitch. Patrick Wisdom is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, third base.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next it'll be Jamer Candelario. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
To the plate now, Miles Mastrobuoni. Right back to him on the mound. And the 2-out threat will not. Adbert Alzolay comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
Striding in to start the 9th, Nick Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Bay. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Bryant.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Estrada gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Adbert Alzolay records the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.